Hi everyone! This week we're going to read Chapter 3, Gravity on a Roller Coaster. So here's our picture of a roller coaster. Before we begin reading, I want you to think about how would you feel on a roller coaster? Would you feel happy? Scared? Or excited? I would feel excited. How would you feel? All right, let's read about roller coasters. The Kinder family walks to the roller coasters. There are many different roller coasters to ride. The roller coasters have a lot of turns and loops. They have really big hills. I can't wait to ride a roller coaster, says Ben. Here's Ben and his family, and Ben is feeling excited to ride the roller coasters. How do roller coaster cars move? Asks Ben. Roller coaster cars move on a track by a force. A force is a push or a pull. Different forces cause roller coaster cars to move on the track, says Mr. Kinder. So that was one of our vocabulary words, force. That's how roller coasters move, using a force. What makes the roller coaster move on the tracks? Is it magic, force, or sunlight? Touch or say your answer. The roller coasters move on the tracks because of force. Force can be a push or a pull. Some roller coasters start with the roller coaster cars being pulled up a hill. A motor is underneath the track. It is connected to a chain. The motor pulls the chain. The chain slowly pulls the roller coaster cars up the hill, says Mr. Kinder. So here's our picture. A car being pulled up the hill on a roller coaster. What kind of force makes the roller coaster go up the hill? Is it pushed up the hill? Does it swim up the hill? Or is it pulled up the hill? Touch or say your answer. The roller coaster cart is pulled up the hill. Pulling is a force. What happens at the top of the hill? Asks Ben. Gravity pulls the roller coaster cars down the hill. Gravity is a force that pulls people and objects toward the ground. Gravity pulls us back down to the ground when we jump up in the air, says Mr. Kinder. So this roller coaster car was pulled up the hill, and gravity pulls it down. What pulls the roller coaster down the hill? A push, trucks, or gravity? Touch or say your answer. Gravity pulls the roller coaster down the hill. At the top of the hill, gravity starts to pull the roller coaster cars down. The roller coaster cars move faster as gravity pulls on them. They are moving very fast at the bottom of the hill. The roller coaster cars use this speed to move through other turns and loops on the track, says Mr. Kinder. So if you look at our picture, the gravity pulls the car down. It makes it go fast, and that speed helps it to go through the loops. Some roller coaster cars use magnets to move. Magnets can pull or push other objects. Forces from magnets pull on metal objects. For example, a magnet pulls a paperclip toward it. Forces from a magnet can push away another magnet if it gets too close, says Mr. Kinder. So here are our pictures of magnets. Magnets can push or pull other objects. So let's fill in this sentence. Some roller coasters use what to move? Some roller coasters use magnets to move. Some roller coasters use cheetahs to move. Or some roller coasters use ropes to move. Touch or say your answer. So we know that some roller coasters use magnets to move. Magnets can push or pull the carts around. A roller coaster track can have powerful magnets on it. Forces from the magnets on the track pull and push the roller coaster cars. They make the roller coaster cars move faster or slower. They help them turn and stop, says Mr. Kinder. Okay, so when the magnets are pulling, they could make the roller coaster go faster. When the magnets are pushing, they could slow down the roller coaster or make them stop. Roller coaster cars move slowly up hills and fast down hills. They turn and go around loops. Gravity helps move roller coaster cars, says Ben. You're right. Now let's look at the map for the next stop after our ride, says Mr. Kinder. Next, we're going to the Ferris wheel. Okay, so that's the end of this chapter. And our last question is, would you ride a roller coaster? Yes or no? Okay, you can touch or say your answer. All right, good job, everyone.